Hey guys, Bucket Pairs coming here again with another deck profile. This is about Burning Knuckler. I know this has been out like on Dueling Network for a while now. They're coming out in Tachyon Galaxy, and I think I've had a lot of fun with this deck. It's just it takes a lot of time to really with every deck you have to get used to the deck before you can really say it's good or not. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't spent a lot of time with this deck, but from what I've seen, it's actually very good. The mirror match is very boring. I'll say that it's really about who's ballsy enough to make the first attack. Because of this guy, Bound, he's so annoying in a mirror match. I remember this one mirror match. I had free Bound, he had free Bound, and the only thing that got me the game was the compulsory. And because of the compulsory, I compulsed back one of his bounds, so I could beat over his bounds without having to worry about mine. But anyway, this deck, it's very good. In my opinion, it's a very conservative deck. I've seen a lot of deck profiles. I wanted to see what people's opinions were on it, and this is what I've come up with. And it's okay. It's consistent. It's got quite a bit of control to it, and it's very nice. So yeah, let's get on with the deck profile. So we've got 3 Burning Knuckler Switch Hunter. No, Hunter, Hitter, Switch Hitter. And pretty much when he's normal summoned, you can target 1 Burning Knuckler monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. During the activation of this effect, you cannot special summon monsters except for Burning Knuckler monsters, which is all you're going to do. Because all you're going to do is go for the Burning Knuckler Bound Barbarian. I'm not going to lie, I just can't read that word before the Bond Barbarian, or Bound Barbarian, because it's so small writing. But anyway, then we got Burning Knuckler Spa. Now this one is something that I've seen a lot of people not like, because if you control a Burning Knuckler monster, you can special summon this card. If you do, you cannot conduct a battle phase for the rest of this turn. That's something I'm not bothered about, because my playing style with this is just getting bound out. And it's just all the time you just want to get your bounds out. If you get 3 bounds out, your opponent's not going to want to attack unless they have like compulse or things like that. Yada yada yada. Then we got Burning Knuckler Headgear. This guy pretty much, when you normal summon him, you send 1 Burning Knuckler monster from your deck to the graveyard. And once per turn, if this placed attack position monster would be destroyed by battle, he is not. So he's nice for a stall card. I mean, you just play him. Oh, I'm going to take a bit of damage, but oh well, I can set myself up with counter blow or something like that. But then we got Burning Knuckler Glassjaw. Pretty much this guy is incredibly powerful, but because he's got a Glassjaw, he dies before even battle commences. But that's pretty much his effect. When this guy is targeted for an attack, destroy it. When this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target 1 Burning Knuckler monster in your graveyard except for Burning Knuckler Glassjaw and add that target to your hand. So obviously you're probably going to add Switch Hitter or Spa. Then we got 2 counter blows. I prefer 2 only because I feel that he gets in the way most of the time, him being level 3, and as much as you can say, oh yeah, you can just send him in defense mode and put him to the grave, yeah, but you really just want to get your bound out, then you worry about your counter blows, which is why I keep him at 2, just so I don't keep drawing into him, just so I can put him to the grave with headgear and things like that. Sometimes I switch him out to 1 because I only really feel that he's useful as 1 when you're going up against any other normal deck. But if you're going in a mirror match, I'd probably side in the 2nd. But on here I've got to just show a general profile. Then we got 2 Ds just to add a little bit of a draw engine to the deck. Obviously if you've got a bound out, yes, it's not going to matter if you're not going to be able to attack. But first turn. Card D is still pretty good. Then we got the 2 Effect Veilers. Effect Veilers are very cool. I prefer Effect Veiler to Maxi only because half the time I get Maxi, my opponent's already special summoned all of his stuff, so I'm not benefiting from drawing him. Or I draw him first hand and my opponent isn't using a special summoning deck. But whenever I put Maxi in a deck, I've never drawn Maxi, and that is something I really, really hate about Maxi. But anyway, Effect Veiler I think is still very useful as a tuner. I don't have any synchros in this deck, so it doesn't really matter, but for it to be a, just it depends if you're going what you're going up against, and if you're going in a mirror match, you got to know what to Veiler, because half the time I have no fucking clue when it comes to new decks. Then we got Blaster, the elemental dragon of blah blah blah. All the main cards in here are fire, so you can summon him very easily. He's just literally one of those cards which is like, I can put him in my deck just because I can summon him. So, and he's a beater. He came useful in the mirror match at one point because my opponent had a 38 bound out, and I just discarded him with another fire monster just to pop it off the field. So that was still very good. Now we got the Then we got the reinforcements of the army. Just search for pretty much anything you need. Mainly Switch Hunter or Burning Knuckler Spar. Sometimes when I'm actually using Rota, sometimes I just go for the headgear, because with the headgear you can set yourself up a lot better. So it works out. Then we got Warrior Returning Alive. With this, I usually target Burning Knuckler Spar. But really, it's depending on what's on the game, because most of the time you will want to get Switch Hunter just so you can keep getting stuff out. But as I say, it really depends on what's going on in the game. Then we got the three staples: Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Monster Reborn. We have Foolish Burial, 2 Lance, because you're burning. The main objective is bound. You're not going to worry if he gets hit by something, or it's just you want to protect him from that D-Prism. And if you go for an attack, you just do Lance. Oh no, I have to detach. Whoops! I now gain 800 attack. So yeah, then we got the 1 Pot of Avarice. It just resets things for our deck. 2 Pot of Dualities, adds more search engine. Assault Armor. This is different. I've never liked equipped cards. Never in my life have I ever wanted to put an equipped card into my deck. But this one I had to read, and I saw someone using it in a Burning Knuckler duel I had, and I actually thought, it's actually quite good. Pretty much equipped only to a warrior type monster. That monster is the... Hold on, sorry. Equipped only to a warrior type monster, that is the only monster you control. It gains 300 attack. During your main phase, you can send this equipped card to the graveyard. If you do, the equipped monster can attack twice during the battle phase this turn. I think that's very good, especially if you've got Heroic Champion Excalibur out. Boom, boom. It's nice. And then if you're going for this guy, either way, 2 attacks. Okay, I either die twice and I get to 3-8, or I can boost myself up to 3,000 and then attack over. So it's still very good, and that's why I'm running it, and I think it's actually very good. It's shown itself to me that it's actually worthy to really be in the deck. I mean, equipped spells I hate. I do not like equipped spells whatsoever. But this one I actually have to admit I do like, just because of the 2 attacks. And it just gives you that advantage. Then we got Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, Bottomless Trap Hole, 2 Compulse, 1 Mirror Force, and 2 Torrential Tributes. Some people would like to say to me that I don't have enough things to get rid of problems already on the field, but that's what the Compulses are for. And to be honest, Compulse I think is much better than having another Mirror Force or having a D-Prism, only because Compulse is chainable. Then we go into the extra deck. I do not have a side deck. I never do side decks with deck profiles like this, because I'm probably not going to make these in real life, and I only play single games on Dueling Network. So we got 3 Burning Knuckler, the Bound Barbarian. There you go. This guy is the boss of the deck, obviously. He's kind of broken, just on the sake of having him out. Oh, my opponent attacks at him. Okay, he's at 3,000. Opponent attacks again. He's at 3,800. And I remember that the first time I went up against this deck, I had no idea what this card did. I swung into it. I was using my Evil Swarms. Evil Swarms get trashed by this deck, funnily enough. It's very hard for the Evil Swarm deck to keep up with this. And then we got 3 Heroic Champion Excalibur. This card is pretty damn good in the deck as well. 4,000 beater. You can't disagree with that. Then we got the 2 Gandiva, sorry. We got 2 Gandiva. This is mainly for wind-ups or or frogs or anything that has low levels. There you go. Then we got a Cowboy. just to finish the opponent off. I need to put this in every one of my decks because I keep forgetting to. Then one Maze Stroke of the Symphony Djinn. You can't not run this card if you can summon level 4s. I think this card is essential in any deck. Then we have number 50, Black Ship of Corn. I think this card is awesome. Then we got Shockmaster, Violent Sigma, Abyss Dweller, and finally Utopia. So that is my Burning Knuckler deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope some of you make this deck. It's actually given me some joy, things like that. So please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll do another deck profile. I know it's been a while since I've done a deck profile, but here you guys have it. Here's the Burning Knuckler deck profile that I have made. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have a nice day.